Yamubi have followed with concerns. All of a sudden, the boomba ASC mu yankonkoto abano by January 2026. All of a sudden, MPs are declaring, DCs are declaring, former appointees are declaring, and division has just begun. From where you sit as political scientist and political watcher, there are also MPP mu at this time.
It was to go for me chatty for NPP Amanyuku Ewo Ohaumu. The Kono is in crisis. Crisis in Omusha Fiache. Nana Addo introduced the crisis. The phenomenon of meet many way nyejuma. And so he sought to restructure the party along his own terms. And on a ye Olafuku, and on a ye Kwabena Japan, and on a Kofa Freddie Blay, a complete outsider, a party chair, and on a John Boadu, who would not have been elected to serve the party as the general secretary. John Boadu called Abatu Moa, Ukobedi Ncho. Nana Addo handpicked individuals that, according to him, he could work with. And the party structures, the party's constitution died. Sanchez said one and also a Jumain. Nipa bi a hijack party no. I started to examine how weak the party chair or team, oh yeah, until somebody told me, say, well, you're indisposed. You want me and you might be and eventually the family people, and so formally, am I in Ayati? But the question is, Tamben who say, or you're indisposed. Tamben and as I don't know, what nasi kum sa party constitution no. The center of power, authoritative decision making in the party, and in a constitution, you know the truth, whether they have a sitting president or not. This is the crux of the matter. Until you get an impression, say the party's executives claim omu control, then they are playing into the hands of Dr. Bawumia. Because the thank you tour was consciously planned to give Dr. Bawumia some sort of advantage over Obia or Bepese, Obedi Ekunanim. It was intentional. They did that purposely. And no, obviously was going to backfire because of the Yedin Komoi party, a political party is not necessarily a public organization, but or serve a public interest. Because of that, the public also has a right to know what is happening in the party and to be able to also ask for explanation, analyze their actions and inactions, and tell Ghanaians what is happening with the organization. Omo Chichiri Ikono Ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. By counts because, and just one Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, they have committed themselves. Oman Timi, I soliti Omuan fee the last elections, you know, and for that matter, Dr. Bawumia. The moment the elections came to an end, that was the end of an era. A new era was going to begin. And normally in the party's constitution, they will have to restructure the party going forward. This time, the restructuring, I'm saying it, because Okoye's report is not out. But I'm saying that the report, you know, and can say, our constitution, you know, our gaps, as a failure. I'll be very surprised about who put the report together. Because constitutions establish the framework within which politics unfold. So if politics in the NPP happened the way it happened, if politics occurred the way it occurred, and the outcome of last elections, hello,
Yes, sir. Dr. Mete Kapa.
Good. Outcome no yensa kan ya. Then there has to be something wrong with some provisions in the constitution. And one of them, to me, Bena, constitution no demand na Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Otimi instigated the removal of the party's national chair. Yatu Abamano through popular vote. You can't do that. To me, Bena, parties, Edema, this man, how do you call it?
Is it the General Secretary now?
The general, no, the same person. To me, General Secretary, no, if you and also, as someone, I want to say to me, no. Until when me, I tell me, sir, and then maybe a while who had the day or party no more. Also, a more.
But
until they should go into the restructuring, including some of these issues. And that's a common Makwai, Emma Dr. Baumia campaign under the guise of expressing appreciation to the party faithfuls to Abano. It was a terrible thing. And none deepen the crisis in the party. Until Obia appear, Ora Brana Champion appear, or your campaign, Ora Canada Japan appear, or your campaign, and nonna and some of the members of parliament.
yes,
Of course, Dr. Baumiasini, any baby, my kind of social media, say any babies who also Ora Brana Japan has seen it.
yeah.
Any babies who also Ora Brana Champion has seen it. This is confusion.
94.1.
Because the party's calendar, the principles in the party, members of parliament, the elites in the organization, say, endorse any candidate.
94.1.
They should all go through elections. As I say, yes, secret. If they are talking of the potential of the party breaking up, it is because of these things that they are allowing to happen. They are themselves breaking up the party before they go into that election.
94.1.
So
this is the crisis in the
The
party.
top-down approach, I convince a panacea to the Omo family. Is that the solution to MPP crisis? I would say a woman.
In the first place, the top-down approach, they will have great difficulty justifying it.
94.1.
They will have great difficulty justifying it. But the whole issue is that the crisis are more. They don't want to confront the crisis head on. They are using other mechanisms to push themselves forward along the lines favor, in fact, explicitly Dr. Baumia. And Nona Emma in their schemes of things. Omogidis a top down will help. They will have difficulties justifying it. It is not going to address any challenge. The challenger, a war, and he said, the leadership Nankasa have become political, meaning they are terribly biased in the management of the organization.
94.1.
They have allowed their interest to control them, so much so that they are ready to destroy the party. Otherwise, they should not allow that development now. Thank you, Ton, and they were not objective. So they could not be critical in the analysis of the issues. A result in that decision, they were not objective. They were not principled. Obi Okan a sanction that thank you, Ton. To go back to Chinua Achebe is a person who put the knife into the, if you like, the sling that tied them together. And already the party's ranks and file have fallen apart.